Hello, this is Josiah Winslow recording for his client-server and e-commerce implementations class for instructor Mark Cribb. Now this time we were asked to do Activity 3, where we work with something called an Entity Framework Core. And I was able to do most of what is in the activity doc here without any issues, though I had to change one or two things. And one or two other things were not exactly clear for me what to do to get them to start working with my version of the .NET Core. But anyways, here it says create value.cs, and here it is, very simple, with an ID and a name. Install entity framework packages. And I went ahead and ran these commands in persistence, though I didn't use the version selector here because I didn't feel like it. But I'm hoping that this works anyways. It works so far for me. I just like using the newest version of one of these if I can. It's just like a personal preference thing. Then create a DB context in persistence, so we have to create a class file called datacontext.cs, which extends DB context. Add an empty constructor and add a public property named values. So I was able to get that part working right here. And later in the activity, it also says to create this function right here, which populates the database with default values. I was able to get that working. Install entity framework packages in API, and I was able to run this in the API project as well, again without the version selector. Use our data context class in the API project, and here is something that is a little different from the version that this activity doc uses and my version of the .NET Core, at least the default files that it populates the project with. This function right here is called services.addMVC, and then there's that afterwards. From what I could tell, that is equivalent to this function right here with add controllers. Yeah, because they both configure MVC services for features within the controllers for an API. And I was able to do that as well. Create an EF migration to generate the database. Now, I had a little bit of trouble with this because it kept either not working or working but with some sort of error message telling me that I haven't linked such and such thing. What I had to do to get that message to stop happening is in persistence.csproj, right here, I had to add this line to include Microsoft.entityframeworkcore.design, as well as the two other things. Because, so said the error message, my project wouldn't work without it. Edit startup project to run migrations. I was able to get this function written in program.cs right here without any issues. And then I was able to run that to get the blogbox.db file created. So let's see if I can look at that. Where did they put it again? Oh yeah, in API right here. Now, let me go and open up the SQLite database Explorer. And yeah, so these are the default values that the database was populated with when I ran the project. And so that seemed to have worked just fine. Yeah, so view the database, create a migration to see the database. I already talked about this function, and it populated the database with the right values. And yeah, so that is Activity 3. And I've committed the changes, though I accidentally didn't commit them with the right folders. I did not remember to do git add dot in order to add the new folders to the commit, so literally like half an hour ago I had to just quickly do that again. But yeah, so my project works without issues, and with that I hope you give me a good grade on this assignment, and take care.